All right, we're going to go ahead and do today's independent practice for today, our kind of video work. Make sure you're following along. And today is going to be a little different, just so you know. So we're going to work on one problem today, just one. But we're going to go through the steps of each problem together, okay? So it's going to be a little different. So there won't be as much fast forwarding today. I don't want you fast forwarding. I want you kind of just tracking with it because I want to make sure that we're keeping up with all the steps. So Lucas had 28 boxes of toy cars. Each box had 16 cars. He decided to give 118 of his cars to his younger brother, Adam. How many cars does Lucas have now? All right. So I want you to see, what is the first thing we need to figure out before we can see how many cars Lucas has now? All right, go ahead and answer that question now. All right, hopefully you said we need to see how many cars Lucas starts with. Like how many does he have before he gives his cars away? All right, so to find, how are we going to figure out, what operation are we going to use to figure out how many cars Lucas started out with? Go. All right, hopefully you selected multiplication. So Lucas has, we got to see, so we're multiplying 28 times 16. So we're going to multiply 28 times 16. Go ahead and do that now. All right, hopefully you saw that you figured out the answer for 28 times 16. I'm just going to real quick area model so we make sure we're on the same page. Type it. So then 20 plus 8, 10 plus 6. All right. 10 times 20 is 200. 10 times 8 is 80. 20 times 6 is 120. 8 times 6 is 48. All right. Then, of course, we add those numbers together. I like doing them in separate rows. So I have 320 plus 128. Just makes it easier for me when I'm doing my adding. So 8, 4, and 4. So yep, so 448 is correct. All right. All right, so now what do we need to do after we multiply? What are we doing next? Go ahead and do that part now. All right, hopefully you selected subtract to figure out how many cars Adam has. So then after we subtract, go ahead and subtract. You have the 448 subtracted from 118. Do that now. All right, hopefully you came up with an answer of 330. So 488 minus 118. Do the select tool. There we go. Draw my little line. Now I'm subtracting. Make sure I put subtracting. All right. And then text will be 3, and 0. So 330. All right. Now I need you to go to Canvas and start working on your independent practice. Good luck.